Brooklyn, New York. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. With it on the return is Logan. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied. Open
man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lock working out of the gun. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 15 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On second down, Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. Shotgun snap to Lock. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. From the gun, it's Lock. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They will run the draw with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Lock. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Lock. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
7. Raiders, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Haskins.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At their 48.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
From the 31. Haskins and Waller taking it in over the middle.
Haskins pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Brings up
from the gun. Block.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Complete to Jamison Crowder. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raider first down.
Now Haskins on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Haskins pass.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, and he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Las Vegas first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Now it's Haskins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
That's the end of the first quarter.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. McCann's kick up and good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Goes 14. Raiders.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. You got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And Brate, the tight end's got it.
Blocked pass.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Loss of a yard.
From midfield, here's Locke. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
By Shelbrick Redwine. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Locke going to keep this himself. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
Tackled back at
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Locke. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's Jacobs. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Locke going to throw. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
To the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Locke now on 1st down. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Locke, a screen to Bell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
operating from the gun. Locke, he completes this to Sutton. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Makes the score Broncos 24.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy. Pressure gets to Haskins, and down he goes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins, that's caught by Waller out left side. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Third down, here's Haskins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for Vegas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. That's caught over the middle by Fant. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Throwing on first down is Locke. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. We have hit. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Thompson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 36. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins, a short one here, secured by the tight end Waller.
Haskins pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And got his man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll take this one down to the 36. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
no gain on the play.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
To throw on third down. Haskins. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And it's up and good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. Come on now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins, throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Haskins.
Pressure gets to Haskins, and down he goes.
Za'Darius Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Locke. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A solid stiff arm. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, it's Bell.
6-yard line.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 28. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Crosby on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Broncos on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now is Locke. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Now Locke again. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. KJ Hamler. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Haskins pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Clock will try again on 2nd down. This is the tight end fan. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the...
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. Crowder's got it over the middle. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Oh, we got to do our job, man.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Not much there, only a yard.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, a short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Raiders on 3rd down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. He finds his target. It's Crowder.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Raiders.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Broncos' 37-yard line.
Haskins back to the air. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. We'll check on his status when we get back. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. He's at the 50, the 40, 20.
And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
That's good.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Escapes the sack. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Makes the score Broncos 48.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Man, they gotta let him play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
That catch good for only a couple.
At the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins.
And a slant hauled in by Ruggs.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And
from the gun, Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete to number facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Haskins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. That escapes us, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Dwayne Haskins.
Zadarius Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
For number 85.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This is fielded at the 27.
Holding, receiving team.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the New Orleans Saints.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers.